We're in Yellowstone Park, and we're in the area of Old Faithful. Looks very New Zealand. We're not going into the Old Faithful area just now. We're gonna go further up and see what we want to see. It's a place called Mammoth Lake or Mammoth Spring further up, and it's like the pink and white terraces, how the pink and white terraces used to be in New Zealand, so we're going to go and check that out first. It's like a lunar landscape. Just on our way to see the Grand Seismic Spring, which is one of the most impressive bits of thermal activity here. Steam is incredible. It's actually causing a bit of a rainbow up there. It's freezing this morning. It's about 0. It's frosty in lots of places. It's probably why the steam is so prevalent. So cold here that the steam is just so amazingly thick that you can't actually see the spring very well. Even the path is still icy. The sun's trying to get through the steam. Let's just notice some deer footprints down here. They must love coming into the hot water. So this is the Grand Seismic Spring, the one we wanted to see, but it's very hard to see. Lots of people have lost their hats. It's called Mammoth Hot Springs, which has got some nice terraces, just like the pink and white ones that used to be in New Zealand. These are not pink and white, but big civilization built up in this park wherever there are beautiful springs. They get so many more visitors here than New Zealand gets. This is so pretty. All the layers of calcite. Wow, this is so nice. Looks like the white area is the dried off area. That really is pretty, just how Tarawera would have looked. Looks like lizard skin in places. Very colourful. Amazing that trees once stood here and they've been buried. It's hard to believe that all those steps, those little terraces right up to the top, are just all formed by calcites. It's just so hard to believe. And then this is where it's all just become dry, but you can still see the terraces. I think it goes white as it starts to dry, and then where the water is most prevalent is where it's most colourful. The Mammoth area, big visitor centre over there, and there's an elk just sitting in the shade. The arse of one anyway, but nice to see, having a little feed while he's laying down. There's the elk going for a stroll. They're very large animals. There's two rangers in hot pursuit, making sure that no one hassles her. Little cabin at a place called Roosevelt Lodge. Established in 1906 so that people could fish and horse ride from here. This is Roosevelt Lodge on the outside. Lots of lovely little cabins around here. You can take stagecoach trips here. That's what you don't want to see. There's a big black bear. Gorging himself. Check out that bear.
Well, we just sorry, now probably had slide going down the road. Thanks a lot. Yeah, enjoy your tour. Bye now. Take care.
Lovely to see.
Inch. Keep going. Gotcha.
Ledge of rock straight ahead is from volcanic eruptions 50 million years ago. And then these other layers are 1.3 to 1.5 million years ago further down. It's an ancient riverbed down there. Looks pretty impressive. And that really is the yellowness of Yellowstone. There's trees growing down there. See, the river is really undercutting the sandstone. With snow-capped mountains in the background. I think I could sit here and paint. That is a very big landscape. Tower Falls. With Mount Washburn up in the snow line now. It was impressive driving up, but not so impressive from this point. Of Washburn Mountain, and there's a gorgeous little deer here, much smaller than the elk, very pretty. So much grass for them to eat everywhere. It's just so, just looks so full of lovely nutrition everywhere. What a pretty animal. This is the Yellowstone River. That's a good shot of a buffalo. There's quite a few in there. They're just all through here. Rotorua. Big bubbling lake over there. Big mud plopping cauldron over there, and the Yellowstone River running down through there. Look at him showing his ass. The bull elk up there with pretty impressive antlers, just almost out of sight. Big fire through here. There's lots of patches of fire, but I was reading that often they don't even bother putting them out. They just let them burn as long as no property or people are at risk, because it's all part of the regeneration of the forest. Looks pretty ugly though.
New growth here.
Yeah, lots of little trees growing, just metre high. We are walking through this mega campsite. Sorry, there's something wrong with my husband. And it's the 4th of July. The day the Americans ridiculously broke ties with the English and have suffered for it ever since. So we thought there might be quite a bit of festivity in the camp tonight, but actually the camp's reasonably empty compared to last night. Anyway, we're just out for our little evening stroll. We're a bit tired. We've been up since 5:30. Everyone's starting to get their little fire pits going, doing their bit for global warming. A very nice spot of the campground, backing onto this lake. We didn't realise there was a lake here when we checked in, otherwise I think we would have asked for a spot by the lake. It's very nice. That is Yellowstone Lake, the west thumb of it. So many caravans of all shapes and sizes. It's interesting to walk through and look at them all. Look at that one, it's just so cute. With a bear rug and their solar panels. Now at the back there is the bear-proof food storage area. Everyone has hammocks hanging in trees. And it's a real mix of caravans and RVs and tents. And showers and ablution blocks everywhere for people too. Where that you can leave things out here, like these people have gone out and they've left their wood and their fishing rod and their shoes. You can just leave stuff out here all day. People do it all the time, and I don't think anything would ever get stolen. And I think that's a wonderful thing about these campsites. They're very safe. They become very quiet at about 10 o'clock at night. They're not rowdy. They feel very safe and secure. All of them, they're all the same. This is our site just in here. See, we only just fit in there. Precision parking with the slides, with that tree there. And Stuart's put these little cones out to stop people crashing into our slide. Some pretty big coaches come through here.